Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Welcome to the number one biker news magazine in the world. And I'm here today with good old Mike Ball in the producing chair. And of course, we've got Kay Wayne, the gatekeeper over there in the studio. In keeping the moderating the comments. Hey, listen, we do biker news Monday through Friday, so come drop by and hang out with us. If you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe to the number one channel in biker news in the world. Let's get to it. So, Mike, it seems you can't even be like a biker, even in Russia.
Dang.
Americans are haters on bikers, man.
We are. And within our own subculture, we're haters.
But now how are we going to go hate on somebody else's bikers?
Right. We don't know anything about the culture over there. You know,
yeah,
we're all about regions. And so
we're hating on their bikers. And it's in this next story here. It's kind of ridiculous here. Let me pull this up. Bang! I said bang. There we go. The Prime Minister of Slovak, the PM over there, wants to lift sanctions against a Slovak entrepreneur connected with pro-Putin Night Wolves biker gang. This is that BS right here. Okay, so you can't ride with bikers who know and like and hang out with Putin. All of a sudden, you got to get your whole business thrown off the side and stuff. Like they're gonna dog you and let's read the story. Robert Fico, Prime Minister of Slovakia, has claimed that he considers it necessary to lift EU sanctions against businessman and biker Jozef Hambálek, who was added to the sanctions list due to his ties with the Night Wolves, a pro-Putin Russian motorcycle gang. So you got ties to the Night Wolves, bro. We're getting ready to turn your shit off. Source is the European Pravda, and they say Fico accused former Slovak Foreign Affairs Minister Ivan Korkakak of providing his colleagues with false information about Hambálek. This is his quote, there was such a rush that everything connected to Russia had to be added to the sanctions list. That's how Hambálek was also added to the sanction list. He loves motorcycles, and this is his only thing that he can be accused of. Nothing more than loving motorcycles. That's all he can be accused of, yet you've got him on the sanctions list. Fico added that he had approached Ursula von der Leyen, president of the European Commission, regarding the issue, and they probably told him to go stuff it. Hambálek has been in touch with politicians from Fico's smear party, specifically with Defense Minister Robert Kalanikruk, who was also worked in Fico's previous government and is a person of interest in a number of investigations. So here we have a picture here of Putin shaking this poor Hambálek's hand. Don't get your hand shook by him. That's it. Don't. Shook his hand. This mofo's getting ready to get EU sanctions. Slapped on that ass. Slapped on that ass. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, I think it's bad. Anyway, this is the photo of Dinnick with reference to Desmiskin hoaxy propaganda, a Slovak site dedicated to exposing disinformation regarding propaganda. They think it's just all propaganda. In 2022, Alexander Zaldistovanov, leader of the Night Wolves Motorcycle Club, was added to the EU sanctions list. Back then, Hambálek, who met with Putin due to his ties with the organization, was also sanctioned. This is some BS right here, man. Recently in Moscow, the Night Wolves opened a monument to former Serbian President Slobodan Milosevic. Remember him? The guy that was accused of all the war crimes? Accused of war crimes and against humanity for his participation in the wars in Bosnia. I think he actually wound up dying in a waiting to go to trial or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, he ran for a long time. He ran for
Waiting
like
in
4 years.
the cell, waiting
Yeah.
and dying in the cell. Yep.
Well, but he ran for a while. I mean, good 3 or 4 years. They couldn't find him. So I guess it got ties to that poor. Don't have no tie. All I'm saying, and I'm just saying this: don't be having no ties to Putin. Having ties to Putin. You know, I wanted to go hang out with them night wolves. You know, if I go to Russia, I want to ride with the night wolves.
Right. Right.
Like, you know, you want to ride with the baddest motorcycle club. And, you know, I want to be down with the bros. I want some gear. I want some fresh gear. I want a patch, something.
And you know what's ironic about that though is like we have these clubs that will tell you like you can't even take a picture with that other motorcycle club in our own region. And so yeah, you shake a hand of, you know, Putin or something like that. That's a big deal to them, I guess, you know. I mean, and now we're over there judging. So it's interesting.
Yeah, Trump said, "Hey, we think they're so bad. We got some murderers over here too." But I'm not not gonna get. But that's what he said. So yeah, man, don't listen. You don't want to be a biker some places. You know, United States not the only place you don't want to be a biker at. Obviously, you don't want to be over there shaking Putin's hand either anytime soon. Hey, look at these guys over here. Motorcycle clubs and Southwest Airlines deliver toys for Lahania.
Oh wow.
Lahina, I guess. Look at these old dudes, man. They're as old as I feel okay. I feel good now. So about 24 gleaming motorcycles with riders sporting the colors of different clubs pulled up to the curb, fronting the Southwest Airlines ticket counter at Hilo International Airport shortly afternoon Friday. And click here to view that story. Okay, let's click there and see what they say.
Click there and log in. Aha.
Boy. Okay, so just know that these guys here in all red gave toys with the motorcycle clubs. Southwest Airlines delivered toys for them. And thank you guys. Good job. We're not going to pay to see that. So
right.
Yeah, that's anyway.
Well, there's a couple of interesting comments that I've actually seen in the comment section over here. You know, there's a few people that have been saying this. Do you think that this is true? I read an article somewhere saying Putin gives them money or they're on payroll, stuff like that. Now, I don't know that, but there has been actually quite a few comments regarding that.
Well, the night wolves are pretty tight with Putin. You know, they're what we read in the newspaper. I don't want to say anything and then have some night wolves over here because my dog don't mess around. But anyway, from what I've heard in the in past articles I've read, they're pretty tight with Putin and stuff.
Right.
And so maybe the night wolves, but he's not a night wolf. He just has ties to them or something, whatever.
Interesting.
Poor bastard no longer can ride his motorcycle. Or he can ride his motorcycle. He just can't go anywhere because the EU's got sanctions against him. Look at this. Tribe Nomad Motorcycle Club delivers presents to nearly 100 kids during an annual toy run.
I love stuff like this.
Look at Tribe Motorcycle Club, man. I never even heard of these guys. Tribe Motorcycle Club. There they go.
But I'm down with it.
They're look at that. There's another picture of them for my viewing audience. There's some pictures of Tribe Motorcycle Club giving out these hey, they've got nomads and everything in their club. Okay, that's really cool. Let's see if we can read the story. They won't try to charge us for it. Legrand, while Santa Claus usually spends December 24th dropping off gifts, Christmas Eve arrived a little early this year for over 30 families in Eastern Oregon. Does Santa Claus exist?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just checking. However, there was no Dasher, no Dancer, no Prancer, no Vixen, no Comet, no Cupid, no Donner or Blitzen. Nor was there Rudolph. That's because there's no such thing as
a... In our world, though. Listen, we try to just get through and enjoy this. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm not gonna do that though. Anyway, there was no reindeer or anything. Instead, there were bikers. Mr. and Mrs. St. Nicholas were accompanied by Tribe Nomad Motorcycle Club. Yeah. During the organization's annual Christmas for Kids toy run, this is our biggest of the year, Chaplain Dale Johnston said. Oh, they got their own chaplain. After loading 2 trailers with gifts and food boxes, the Tribe Nomads rode through Legrand Island City and Union on Saturday, December 16th and Sunday, December 17th. Members of the club traveled from across Oregon, Idaho, and Nevada to join up with their local members to take part in the toy run. Everyone was in good spirits in spite of the chilly weather, like we've been having here in Georgia. The trailers headed up to the delivery caravan, followed closely by motorcycles and cars and trucks, oh my, of all sizes. And each stop along the toy run, everyone unloaded to accompany Mr. and Mrs. St. Nicholas up to the front door, and as many people as possible poured into each home, filling the space with warmth and holiday and Christmas cheer. Kids greeted the crowd with a variety of reactions, from bright smiles to shy hellos. Maybe some kids were like, even get the hell out of my house. Nearly everyone had hugs for Mr. and Mrs. Claus, Mr. and Mrs. St. Nicholas. That's not their name. Their name is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Come on, man. Rat presidents of all shapes and sizes filled up the space under the tree. Food boxes filled with complete with holiday dinners, turkey, stuffing, potatoes, canned greens, beans, bread, rolls, and pie. How do I get on the list? Holy moly. Were handed off to parents. A verse or two of A Christmas Carol closed out each visit before the Tribe Nomads headed off to the next stop to provide Christmas joy for yet another family. Man, that's beautiful. It was unclear who was the most excited about the toy run, the children, the parents, or the Tribe Nomads. This is what brings us together, senior nomad Steve Funn said. These kids are what's important. This is the 8th year of the Tribe Nomads organized toy run in Eastern Oregon. Johnston said it started out as a way to help a handful of families and has been growing ever since. This year, the Tribe Nomads gave gifts to nearly 100 children. Johnston said the club receives recommendations from counselors at Greenwood Central and Island City Elementary School about children who would benefit from being a part of the toy run. Club members then talk with the families and find out what kinds of gifts each kid would enjoy. The Tribe Nomads pride themselves on the fact that each child receives personalized gifts. That's all right, Tribe Nomads. But the work starts long before the lists are finalized in November. The club hosts fundraisers throughout the year to raise money needed to purchase all the presents. They also receive donations and partners with local businesses. The club works all year to make this happen, Johnston said. A few weeks before the weekend of the toy run, the group hosts a wrapping party this year. So many people showed up. They had everything wrapped and ready to go within the 3. I want to go to the wrapping party. I can rap.
Yeah, you
Music,
can.
please. Give me some music.
No, you do it. I don't have it on the freaking key. You do it. I don't have it keyed up. Go ahead. I don't have it like your special
My
system.
sound's not working today. I don't
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
man, I was getting ready to wrap some toys for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our sound.
That's what I have a producer for, and obviously things aren't being produced.
Stop the cap.
I ain't capping.
Stop the cap.
I don't even know what that means. You young people.
See this? Producers on strike. Yes. I'm out.
No, hot. I don't like this.
Having total control, you have to give up everything.
I know, but I trust you.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's our stories for today, man. Just wanted to drop in with you guys quickly. What are they saying over there in the comments? Donations may or may not include illicit substances. Did he really say that? Kay Wayne, those are kids. If you're proud to be Russian and our Russian motorcycle club, you wouldn't want to celebrate that you're with the Prez and the president. That only makes sense. Why wouldn't you want to celebrate that? Why wouldn't you, Lucianus, Petrenko? I don't know why you wouldn't. But it'll get you. It'll get you sanctioned by the EU. But you could be like, F the EU. I'm not even going over to the EU. Who cares
Right.
about the EU? EU.
You.
Ooh. Yeah. So I don't know, man. We don't do much politics on this thing. We're trying not to do as many politics here, but
Right.
you know.
It's definitely hard, but you try not to dip too much into the politics side of stuff. Yeah.
Man, we have Christmas coming, man. Real quick, man.
It's fast approaching. I can't even believe how quick it came this year. Like I'm still not ready for it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not either. Hey, listen, man. I think my book drops. Today. I'm like almost finished with my book. Like, man, I am so close to my book that it ain't even funny, man. This is it right here. Thank you. Look how close I am to it. Like, this is the beginning. Look, 89,000. How many words is it? Right. Oh, 91,036 words, man.
Jeez.
91,030. I thought this was a big book, and then I met this guy yesterday. 91,036 words. I met this guy yesterday. His book is 112,000 words. I was just like, yeah, whatever, man. But he's written 5 books, and every one's 100,000 words. I don't do 100,000 word books. But anyway, look at
From
this.
your QR codes, even in the book.
So
There's
I was
QR
trying to
codes.
figure out how to make my book electronic.
And
I said, you know what? You can make a book electronic. You can just put these QR codes in it. So what I have given you guys is way down here in the what do you call them? In the bibliography. My whole bibliography is QR codes. So you can use the bibliography in your phone, and you
are
can
those your sources essentially?
Yeah, my sources are all
Gotcha.
QR coded. I'm trying to find it. Where is the bibliography?
That's right, Beaker. 91,036 words of wisdom. Facts.
Oh, thank you. See, so here's my bibliography, man. So the bibliography is here like a regular old-fashioned one. And then you come down to the QR codes, man. And each one of those will take you to the source.
That's so cool.
This is it, man. The Social Club's Bible. It's called Revival of the Women's Social Clubs. Lifting as we rise, lifting as we climb. This is for social clubs on the biker set. Which, if you're not on the black biker set, you probably have never seen a social club. But like we're almost through.
They're not very common on the white set.
No, not very common, if at all. I don't know if they even have any.
No, I personally don't really know of them like that. No.
And here's my mommy right there. There's a picture of me and my mom.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow. How cool is that?
Yeah, man. For the women.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And this book, I just only have like a few yellow things. And when I'm going to fix those yellow things, and this book will be there. There's my table of contents. It looks like this book is running about something like, geez Louise, 318 pages. Holy moly, this is almost as big as the President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. All this information for social club women. But there's some yellow in here somewhere. And there it is. See,
now I remember seeing yellow everywhere. Now those are like where corrections need to be made, stuff like that. You have to go back and do these things. And he used to have basically the entire book all yellow. So he had to go back and like fix all of it. And so it's been a lot of work. He's been behind the scenes like for hours and hours and hours, like 12 minimum hours a day on this stupid book. So it's not stupid, but I'm just saying how much work you're putting in.
I'm tired of it. But so I've got to go fix this, and I got to go fix this. And I think, okay, so there's just that much yellow left.
That's nothing compared to
today, my bro. Here's some yellow. I didn't even see that yellow.
No, you'll be done today.
Look at that. That's some bullshit right there. Okay, so there's still some yellow hanging out in here, man. But as you can see, we pretty much got the yellow. Yeah, We got the yellow, man. So there's only like 3 patches of yellow or 4.
Shoot, man, you'll have it done in an hour.
This has been months and months and months. I'm so sick of this damn book.
Yeah, and I get to hear you complain about it behind the scenes all the time.
Man, this has been hell. Look, there's no more yellow. There's no yellow down here.
Nope, it's clear.
Man, I'm just like so sick of yellow.
Yeah,
Look at
the
that.
yellow, it probably makes you sick by looking at it by now.
So this is my first major book for women. And my cover designer, I put her story in there. She wants me to take her picture out of there. I got to take her picture out. But anyway, yeah, just a few little tidy things up, and then this book will be sent to the publisher today.
Yes, sir. Let's get it done.
That's gonna be something else. Hey man, Big Kaz has a book out. And we're going to be showing you Big Kaz's book. Probably talk to you about that tomorrow. You guys remember Big Kaz? He's coming back to the biker set. He's going to be doing some things. I think we showed you his page yesterday, and so we'll be doing that again. And that's what we'll be doing. And tomorrow, just hanging out. Hey, look for my shorts, guys. The shorts are doing good. Yeah. You care to hazard a look over there at that Social Blade number?
Yes, sir, K. Wayne. And look, Beaker with congratulations on another book. Yes, sir, dude.
Thank you, Beaker. I appreciate that, man. So looky here, man. Look at this.
We're doing our check-in.
We made 140,000 subscribers.
It was right. Remember yesterday it said you'll get 140,000 by tomorrow. And we're just like, oh wow, cool.
You know, it changed up this morning. It said today or tomorrow, and I was like, wow. And then,
you know, if I could have 1,000 subs in just a month, that would be cool. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, you do you. Dragon.
You're the one that told me.
No, I don't know anything about this.
You got to recreate this on your own stuff. You can't just be helping everybody else out.
That's right. Facts.
So it says I'll have 141,000 subscribers tomorrow. I'm getting at like 1,400 subscribers per day, bro.
That's so dumb. Like in a good way, in a very good way. Like that's awesome.
Like I got a 500,000 views, so 734,000 views so far today. Listen,
that's 750,000. Damn.
I had 1 million views on Thursday. And that is crazy. 1,200,000 views. People are looking at me. They're looking at me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Makes me want to sing, you know?
Well, look, I mean, you've come a long way, and very quickly too.
People are looking at me. People are looking
That was lit.
I've been looking for a use case.
Well, we found a use case now.
I've been looking for a use case to use this shit I bought.
Yeah, we have thousands of dollars of equipment that we never use.
But there's this stuff we never use.
Yeah, we just got to figure out uses for all of these things. You know, we're gonna have like little. Yeah, we've got to make up use cases for all of our sound effects. All right, guys.
This is ridiculous. But when you have somebody helping you run the thing, then you can.
We put our teamwork together, so it works.
K. Wayne said the Tetris soundtrack, really?
Yeah.
I did. Is that Tetris?
It sounded like it.
I don't know.
He goes, that was pure Tetris. Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, the Tetris soundtrack. Come on.
So look at this. You're getting 1.2 million views on some of your best days. Your lowest days, is like 500,000. Jesus.
Well, no, I had 102,000.
Oh, poor you. poor.
I had 102,000 on Saturday. I was like, what the hell? Only 100.
You're like, I'm falling off.
I was shaking. I'm falling
Yeah,
off.
you're like, oh no. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
my
no, no.
goodness.
That wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. You're all
Yeah,
good.
and then this right here is crazy, man.
Your trajectory rate is insane.
So I started comparing myself to people. They got this compare
Comparisons.
bar. You
Yep.
can compare yourself to people, and I don't want to compare myself to anybody
shouldn't.
publicly. Yeah, that's not nice. But I'm really pleased with this number. 1,115,000 people on Thursday. Now, this doesn't mean that 1 million people watch me. This could have been 500,000 people watching me twice,
Twice. Right.
or 250,000 people watching me 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
or 100,000 people watching me 10 times, or 50,000 people watching me
20 times,
some number, yeah,
200 times,
200
something like
times,
that.
or 25,000 people watching me 400 times.
Yeah, but I think it really is 1 million
It could
people.
be one person watching me 1 million times.
Damn, that's a lot of time.
Yeah. So
I don't even know if that's possible.
it doesn't have to be 1 million people watching. Is all
Look,
I'm
K
saying.
Wayne says he confesses that he
I knew it.
watches a few times over. So it's good. It's
I knew
good support.
I knew it. Somebody says it's good to see the adaptation, the adoption of MCs into mainland Russia. The American EU governments could learn a thing or two from Putin. Yeah. I think there are. I think he's taking their ass to the bank every day. Don't you?
Yeah.
They were supposed to have him out of here and the war won and all that, and there was a great big what are they a resurgence and all that. All that stuff is stuck in the mud.
Damn.
They showed a thing yesterday on television, and man, that is bad. That war is bad. It's not. It's more. It's kind of like a World War I war in the trenches and stuff. It's bad.
Oh man.
Man,
It's brutal.
I lived my whole life. I did my thing for the military. I paid my price, et cetera, but gosh dang, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything like that.
Well, imagine actually having to be being on boots on the ground type stuff and doing that trench work, like you're saying, like World War I style. Like even back in your day, you didn't have to deal with that. Like you got to deal with something totally different.
Yeah.
And do you think that, man, do you think most Americans could deal with, or the military that we have, do you think
Yeah,
they
I
would
do.
deal with
I
that
do
all the
because
time?
I do because our boys that went to Afghanistan and Desert Storm and went to Iraq and things like that. They went through that hell, and our boys that fought in Vietnam went through that hell, and our men who fought in Korea went through exactly that hell. So,
Wow.
and then our men who fought in World War II and
Right.
World War One. I don't know if there's any World War One folks left, but the
That's
World
right.
War II veterans were losing about 115 per day. So they'll be gone soon, maybe another 15 years, and there won't be any left.
They'll be wiped.
If
That's
you
crazy.
and if you see one, and now I'm 60. I'm 60. I'm like a whole 40 years older than you.
It's crazy, but my dad is your age, and my
Like
mom
I
is
could put
50.
you over my knee right now and just spank
Yeah,
the shit out
that's
of your
right.
ass. And you couldn't do anything. Like if you hit me back, that's elder abuse.
No, I'm not
Your
taking
ass
that.
in jail.
No. If you can hit me, I can hit you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's what old guys do. They pop. I'll call.
For every action, there's a reaction. Do you understand?
That's science, but no, when old people, I don't hit no old person.
I might
You'll
have
be
to
like
get ready, and then I'm like, oh, it's Black Dragon.
You'll be
Calm
like
down.
that poor actor who ran from his woman and still lost his job.
Can you imagine running
Oh.
away from a situation and getting fired from your whole ass job because of a woman running after you?
You want to talk about
That's crazy.
that? Your boy tried to run away. Okay. He tried to run away.
Now, isn't the whole thing like the dude like apparently abused her in the car or something like that.
See, where I come from, okay, I'm from the South.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom, my mom would have been like, "That's what you get for dating that white girl."
What do you think is gonna happen?
My
Type shit.
mom said, "White girls are trouble." That's what she said.
Man, I'm a white dude and I'll tell you white girls are trouble.
I
The
said,
hell? Absolutely they're trouble.
"Well, you make a little money and then you go and get your listen. I don't. What was he thinking? You can't fight no pretty little white girl with your
No.
big black ass. You're going to lose your job. Period." I was like, this dude, man. This dude.
And he's running. He's running.
Because he could see his money falling out. He was
Yep,
running as fast as he thought his money was falling out of his
Yeah,
pocket.
and it's pouring out of his pockets, and it sure was.
I
Damn
had
it.
have been like, okay, if you don't give me my phone back, it's cool. You can find whatever you want in that phone. You're not fixed to cost me my Marvel job. It ain't happening. I tell you what, I don't care what you find because you're gone anyway. Just for going in my phone, you're gone. You're gone. And you can find whatever you want. Hey, driver, please pull over. I'm getting ready to run now.
I am going to run as fast as I can in the middle of the street.
As I can.
Yeah.
This is it, though. In my day, my mom was like, boy, you better stay with your own kind.
Hey, Papa's right, though. All women are trouble.
Papa
That's
says
a
all
fact.
women are trouble. We
That's a
can't
fact.
just bring it down to a woman or it's all women that are trouble, Papa says.
Very true. Very
Can you
true.
imagine? I mean, listen, this is a different thing. I don't know. Okay, listen, I don't want to get into trouble because I always do. Because I'm a biker, not a choir boy. I just see shit the way bikers see shit, right? But
Right.
can you imagine, like, okay, there is enough culpability that either one of them could have been wrong. She started the fight by grabbing people. You don't grab people's stuff. You keep your hands to you. You don't grab people's stuff. The quickest way to get knocked out if your woman came in and just snatched your smoky thing out your mouth.
Yep, there'd be issues.
Give me that. I want to see who else, if I can find any lipstick pattern on it.
Right. Mhm.
You'd be like, I'm so violated right now.
Right. Facts. Yep.
Right?
You're like, what the hell you doing?
What are you
Like,
doing?
You're
Don't
going
do
the
that.
extra extent.
Raising your voice like that is, that's assault.
Yes.
battery.
Yes. It's now
One of those.
assault. Yes.
Yeah. So I
Corey
don't know.
understands.
So I saw your boy pick the girl up. He did pick her up kind of hard.
Damn.
He snatched her ass up off the ground. Don't be getting in my face. I used to have this girlfriend that do that. She would get right here in your face like this. You try to go around her, she'd move with you.
He'll move with you. Yeah, hell no.
What do you? You got to turn your back to him.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
In your pocket, you got to put your hand because you'll lose it all.
And then you just start going like this, nudging her around,
And
get
then
out
she
of the way.
start slap you in the mouth.
Yeah. You just get hit and you just keep it up.
Come here,
You're
punk.
good.
What you gonna? One time I go through that one time and I get rid of your ass. You got one clown show.
That's it.
I'll be emasculated one time. One time.
I love it.
Yeah, because can you see that guy? He was like counting his money, like, oh hell, that was $500,000 that just went. Whew.
Yep, another million.
She's running.
Another 250K.
No, I'm not done yet, mother effer. I'm getting $4 million. And then she goes to court, man, on his ass.
So crazy.
Did she not hurt herself? You didn't like these steaks we were eating? You had to,
Nope.
back in the old days, a girl would be like, I'm not pressing any charges. I brought this on myself.
For real.
No, those are gone. Those days are gone, man. They're gone. So
Crazy.
yeah. Okay.
Craziness.
Okay. Let's just forget the crazy caption I put on it. But doesn't she look crazy?
Oh, you can see it in her eyes.
You don't see that? She's
There's it
looking
in
like,
her eyes.
I can't wait for him to make another million so I can take it all.
I'm gonna snatch it. Yep, it's mine. Not his, not ours. It's
Here's the
mine.
other thing. Since when do you not have two phones? This guy is like a player loser.
Woo, got it.
He's
I got
like,
my second phone over here.
yeah, he's like a player loser, like not on his player game whatsoever. Where's my secondary? I got two phones. Like you're supposed to have a phone that's in the trunk underneath the spare tire.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be crummy, like you don't. Do you think a woman's not watching yourself
No.
like every second of it?
No, she's watching everything.
Look here, man. And I've got the most like I don't go into your shit woman in the world. And just when I think, oh, she's not watching. Oh, 917-233 is your is your security code. Whoa.
Yep. That's the type of time they're on. They'll watch you like with an eagle hawk eye, like they're just staring and watching. And when you don't think,
like perched on that building back there, they'll be
Yep.
sitting
sitting there with a microscope and shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna sneak in a text message to my secondary.
Right. See how well that works.
See, it didn't work well. She snatched the phone, and now, dude, listen, you're caught now. Whatever you do, don't jeopardize your Marvel money. Okay, I'm caught. You ain't worth $2 million. I love you. Maybe we can get back together sometime, but I'm gonna pull over and run now.
Right.
She's
Facts.
chasing him. She's chasing him down the street, chasing him.
And what if he were to stop midway? What would she do? Like she can't hurt him like that.
She did exactly what she was gonna do. She got him fired off of this guy was in line to be a billionaire or something.
Whoa, for real?
You know that those Disney movies make like $8 and $10 billion, and they had him signed up for the next 4 or 5 or 10 of them.
Wow.
So if he made a decent percentage, and then every year you go back, hey, I'm gonna need a little bit more money. I'm trying to feed my family. They always go back. They can't feed their family.
Yeah.
So
well,
every year you go back and you ask for a little more and a little more, and he could have made 100, 200, 300 million, 400 million, 500 million. He'd have been like John Travolta with 2 airplanes at the house, moving to a neighborhood. They still got houses in John Travolta's neighborhood. You just land your 747 and drive it up to the front door. He's got like 3 or 4 parked out in front of the house there.
So is this what we can expect from women, or what's the deal?
Well, first of all, don't be crummy.
Right.
If you gotta women are they you never heard of there's no wrath greater than that of a woman scorned. You better believe that SHIT.
That's a fact.
Better believe it, because the stories are all full of mad women.
Facts.
And they will
a lot of our wars have started that way. Most of our wars.
Yeah. And so, you got to try not to be crummy. At some point, enough has got to be enough at some point. If you're going to be crummy, have a understanding. Hey, look, I'm a whore. I just want you to know from the beginning, I'm a whore, and give the woman a choice. Maybe she'll, be like, okay, I like whores. It's okay. Something. But when you play with people's feelings, and I'll never forget the one time I saw this woman, this man get in a fight. She showed up. He was at another woman's house in her brand new Lexus. She pulls up in her Mercedes Benz, and she was fine as hell. Like, she gave you a Lexus. She pulls up in a Mercedes. She's fine as hell. Like, what more do you want? But obviously he wanted more. And she's there, and she's screaming and hollering. The police are there. And she goes, I want my car. And the police are like, look, we're not going to take the car from the man. You can repossess. You got a car. He's got a car. And so they're about to throw her ass in jail because it's here in Atlanta, and she's just showing out. And the officers, right before he was going to put her in jail, he goes, ma'am, what do you want? What can we do for you? And she said something that it just hurt my own heart.
Oh, wow.
He said, give me my love back. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's heavy. You play with someone's emotions like that, what do you expect?
Give me my love back. And I was like, man, I don't ever want to be that kind of a monster.
No.
So Yeah. So the first thing you do is you don't be crummy with people. Anybody. We see this in motorcycle clubs. You know, one of the biggest things about and it happens in the motorcycle clubs, you're going to get your heart broken because somebody's going to be crummy. They're not going to represent themselves. They're going to borrow some money and not pay it back. Borrow a motorcycle and tear it up and not pay it back. They're going to do some crummy stuff. They're going to do something nasty to you to become president or whatever. Like people hurt people because they're crummy. And then you don't want the repercussion. So one, if you do something bad, two, be ready to accept the repercussion. Okay, she found the phone and she's gone. There's not no snatching the phone and all that ain't happening. That costs you
throwing the phone, all that crap. Right.
Yeah. So
damn.
The worst happened. Sometimes when the worst happens, you just got to sit there and be chill. Oh, man.
Just let the hurricane go over.
You gotta just be kind of like, gosh, stop. She's gone. Why, oh, why did she have to leave and go away? Oh, I've been waiting, trying to find someone that, you know.
That was fantastic.
That's what happens.
Another use case.
Another use case. So anyway, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for. I never watched that movie, but I guess he was going to be another. Who was that guy? Black Wolverine or something?
Oh wow!
The guy who was from Wakanda. He was going to be another one of those actors.
Damn.
Kay Wayne says she's found the phone. Now she's gone. Country gold. Poor thing. Rebecca said, I date both men and women and can tell you for a fact both genders can be extremely shitty to one another. It's not one or the other. It's both. Rebecca.
That's a fact. I mean, that's why we were talking about being crumminess on our side.
Rebecca in my life.
For sure.
Becky for short. I need a Becky. Yes. Come on. Honey, it's okay. I'll go get you a girlfriend. See, you can't get in any trouble if they go get you one. You can't get in any trouble. What would you like for me to bring you tonight when I come home? Ah! A brunette? You wouldn't mind. Yesterday we had a girl with dreadlocks. Can we get a brunette tonight?
Sheesh.
Man. And some guys mess that up.
Yeah, they do.
You know how many friends I've had in the motorcycle club world that make this deal with their wife? Okay, we'll do this one time with Becky, and they get the rules. They even write them out in the contract. Now, do not contact Rebecca without me.
You know that shit never works, right? Like doing threesomes or anything like that with your main girl, that's never gonna work. It's just never gonna work out.
Unless you're just some very open-minded people and everybody's cool and you can follow the rules.
And I'm not that way. Sorry. You got to be mine.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. No.
Oh no, you got to be mine.
Yeah. That's why I don't ask for that because I'm not willing to give that.
Oh shit.
Can I have two girls? Sure, if I can have two men, that's all right.
You're like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I've X on that. So yeah, I try to be, I'm not wonderful. I mean, don't get me wrong, but K-Way says nobody's that open-minded.
Yeah, that's right.
Rebecca says it can work if the rules are adhered to and no one disrespects the other parties. Rebecca seems to know.
Rebecca knows.
But if you're in that life, that they call that the life, they call that everything is the life. If you're a biker, we're in the life, so this is the life. And if you're in the life and you've adhered to all of the practices, then, like I like those extreme ultra Mormons up there. Your bros have like 15 wives. And they ain't messing around. You know that one guy that got put in prison? What was that guy's name?
Oh man, I don't
Warren
keep up.
Jessup. Wasn't that his name? Warren Jessup or something like that. That guy has a whole sect of these guys, and They got like 15, 20 wives each. Rebecca says, I've seen it, and in that type of relationship, backed out because it wasn't me, but it was exploring to see what I wanted or not. Rebecca, are you from
Canada?
Canada? She says, from like Canada people.
Yeah, she's from Canada.
To be fair, if you can't be loyal to your wife or girlfriend, how are you going to treat your friends and clubs and other commitments that you're part of? Must set some alarms off. It does. I think.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are major red flags. I mean, how can you be a president of a motorcycle club when you can't even run your own household, for instance? Like, you can't be telling a whole bunch of men what to do when you're getting told what to do by your wife, an old lady. You know, you're wrapped around her finger nonstop. How are you going to be some sort of authority in a motorcycle club?
That part right there. That part right there. True Records says jealousy eventually shows up in insecurity. That's what happens. I think you're right, man. I think you're right.
I do too.
Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent. This one just kind of threw me for a loop.
Hey, we run it live. That's the best part about us is we run this live.
We run it live,
and it goes. If we go one direction, we do. It is what it is. I love it.
Man, it's just crazy. But I hate the fact that guy didn't get a second chance. He could have gotten some counsel. They just dumped him.
Right. Usually, they'll be like, oh, you have to go to anger management or something like that, or you have to control your emotions and all this crap, and then you can go back into your job. You get a slap on the wrist kind of stuff, but to lose your opportunity at like literally you're in line to be a billionaire and you're in line to be in like Marvel movies and stuff. Dude, just to be dropped like that, like that's incredible.
He had all kinds of projects lined up for him. If I was,
they all got dusted, boom, like that.
Yeah, because everybody was waiting for Marvel. If Marvel hadn't dumped him, everybody would have kept him, and he would have done his apology tour and blah blah blah.
Right.
And everybody was waiting on Marvel, and Marvel said, "Look, gone." So I don't need you for my tennis shoes anymore. You ain't the Marvel cat.
Mm-hmm.
And just to take a hold on something that could have really been either person. I know the jury found him guilty, but it really could have been either person. She did snatch his phone. She was running after him. What the hell are you chasing after the man for? I think they both should have probably.
Well, at that point, the threat theoretically for her is running away. So if she's, in distress, then why run after the violent person?
So the jury didn't see it that way, but then they saw more evidence than we did. So who knows?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I wasn't in the actual jury room. I wasn't there with the jury. I don't know the evidence, but from what we hear,
I just know that a black man, white woman, girl, or just a man and a woman too. Like if it's a man facing a woman, especially a big old man, you're a big ass man, and that's a little fine little thing you got there. Boy, I think if I was making that, I'd travel with you remember Beyonce's man? Remember that?
Ooh, yes.
Beyonce was, or Jay-Z was, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that he was cheating.
He was.
And her sister heard about it, and she started whooping his ass in that elevator. Remember that?
Yep.
And what happened? His body man grabbed a hold of her ass. He never touched her.
Right.
Yeah, so he can be fired and everything. You just pay him under the table. I'd have 2 or 3 body men around me. You snatch your phone. Hey, would you get that?
Yeah, can you grab that from her?
Hermaphrodites, could you get that, please?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Get
my phone back.
Hermes and Hermaphrodites, please get that for me. That's the way you got to do it, man. Okay, well. I'll never have that one. It doesn't matter who I beat up. I don't have any money, so nobody cares.
When you have money, everyone cares. So
when you have money, everyone cares. Yeah.
It's true.
All right, man. Anyway, Mike, what you got coming? What's your next show coming up?
Shoot. So like I said, guys, on the last show, we have moved everything over to Monday nights from Sunday night with Hollywood and Mike. And obviously you guys see me all the time on here. We do this Monday through Friday. So we are nonstop. But yeah, there is no more Sunday shows. It's all Monday and Wednesdays as well. So yes, sir.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Mike. As always, thank you so much. And I'm Black Dragon. Thank you for tuning in to Black Dragon Biker TV, biker news you can trust, and biker views and all that sort of thing. Chris Sutton, man, I love you, man. Thank you so much. You've been with me since like damn near the beginning. Ghost Eagle, I love you. Kate Wayne, all of you guys. Rebecca, thank you so much. Luciano, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. See you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. And get skinny. Let me find the right button to get out of here. Boom. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autograph copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.